I've been a fan of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door for a long time. Since about 2013, 2014, it has been one of my favorite games ever. And I wasn't really able to understand why for quite a while, but as I've gotten older and gotten better at criticizing video games and just understanding the design behind them, especially since I'm studying video game development, I've come to understand what I love so much about that game. Nintendo recently released a remake of the game, and so I took it upon myself to go through, play 100% the game, and now I'm giving you my thoughts. This review is not going to have any spoilers. Everything that I show will be in the first chapter of the game, first chapter and prologue. I will touch up on how much extra content there is compared to the original, if any at all, but I will not say what that extra content is. This review is spoiler-free, so if you're still playing the game, worry not. Just a quick disclaimer before getting into this video: toxicity is not tolerated in my replies. You are fine to have your own opinions, but do so in a kind and civil manner. So first off, what makes Paper Mario's gameplay so good? And I think it's a mix of two things: the battles and the overworld. The battles excel because the badge point system and just how Mario levels up throughout the game is so easy to pick up, yet so deep once you get to know it. It uses lower numbers, which gives extra weight to just getting even like one more damage point higher in an attack. Stuff like that. And then like the badge points allow you to customize your character so much. And it's kind of crazy because it feels like more than in like a typical JRPG. In a typical JRPG, you kind of just go along, let the stats increase, and then you put on a piece of gear or two, and it makes you stronger, right? But with Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door, the badges do so much more than that. You can increase your defense or your attack power, you can get new moves, or you can heal every like turn or so. You can find more hearts or flower points in the field. It does so much for you. There's so much more than that, but those are just like the basic ones. And it allows you to customize your battle experience however you want. Are you bad at action commands? That's fine. Pour all of your leveling up upgrades into HP and FP. That way you can still use a little bit of badges, but now you are able to take more hits without dying for it. Are you really good at the game and you just want to make battles go by faster or deal huge numbers of damage? There's options for that too. No matter how you want to play this game, you can play it that way and it will work. Aside from maybe like a late game or post game thing. The battles are so simple, and yet you can do just so much to change how you play. Challenge runs are such a huge thing in this game for good reason, and that's what makes it so good, the battle system. And then obviously being able to battle and then like level up and get stronger is such a satisfying feedback loop. Basic JRPG stuff, but it's taken to the next level here because level ups are pretty frequent and pretty tangible. Every single time you level up, you can feel it. The other thing that makes the game's gameplay loop so good is the levels. People may say, oh, the hallways here and there suck. That's a fair argument. But there is so much to find and discover in each hallway. I 100% the game in this playthrough and was just shocked on how much stuff there is packed into each and every area of the game. You're always finding something. The game's story is also amazing. Like, it's not too special for the main arc going on, but what really makes it special is the moment-to-moment stuff that Mario is dealing with throughout his adventure. Everywhere Mario goes, he is helping people out and learning about their little life that they've made for themselves, and just immersing himself in these unique, different areas, solving their problems to get closer to his ultimate goal in the story. And then, along that, Bowser has his own stuff going on, Peach has her own stuff going on, and you can check in with Luigi because he's got his own stuff going on. It all connects in just this wonderfully goofy, wacky way while still keeping its serious moments. So what makes the remake better than the original? I would say the remake is an improvement over the original in almost every single way. The only thing that is not as good is the menus are a little slower. But the music is so good. Instead of just remixing the basic battle theme and basic boss fight theme and stuff, they made regional variants of the music. And it's all wonderful. There's a track here and there that I think I prefer the original to, but for the most part, the changes to the music are great. And then the art style. Oh, the art style is just gorgeous. They've got so many wonderful modern lighting and visual effects going on while still keeping the kind of simple yet still papery aesthetic of the original. It is the perfect mix of old and new for Paper Mario. They didn't change any of the Toads for worse, for example. They didn't start moving it towards Origami King or Sticker Star levels of Toads, but the world still looks so much better. There's an obvious papercraft aesthetic, but it's not overwhelming. Everything just looks gorgeous. The lighting, the VFX like particles and all that, so good. And then they also added some new galleries. They added a concept art gallery, which you get for unlocking all the star pieces in a given area, and they gave you a sound gallery. And both of these are great because the sound gallery, as you'd expect from me talking about the music a moment ago, is amazing. It's so good, and it helps you with finding everything the game has to offer as well. The concept art gallery offers some really interesting looks into some of the behind-the-scenes development for the game, specifically different designs for characters and areas, and it's so cool. But overall, this is, in my opinion, almost the perfect remake. Lastly, they added some quality of life things to the world to kind of reduce some of the backtracking people had issues with in the past. While I didn't care that much about these issues previously, it is really nice, I must say. It is a definite upgrade. Overall, if you like Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, you will almost certainly like this gorgeous, amazing remake. And I highly recommend it. If you like JRPGs, highly recommend it. If you're just a Mario fan, I highly recommend it. Even if you're not that big into JRPGs, I wasn't when I first played this game. I was an impatient little 10 or 11-year-old. And now it's one of my favorite games ever. So, I sincerely recommend that everybody give this game a try. It is so good. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching the video. Just wanted to nerd out about this game because I just finished it. It's, the 27th right now, 4 days after release. I'll see you all next time. Peace.